There are 89 small towns in Ontario. Each one is filled with its own unique charm and landscapes. This is Cobourg. It has a population of almost 20,000 people, and it is located north of Toronto on Lake Ontario. Here are some of the most beautiful landscapes I've seen, and it is here where I will begin my journey to capture the beauty of Ontario's smallest towns. Right now, we are headed to a nature reserve filled with animals living in their natural habitat. The reserve is tucked away in a small area where the forest meets the water. What I love most about Cobourg is how calm and unrushed the town is. The sound of the geese on the water in the early morning, and the sound of waves crashing against the docks and on the shoreline can put anyone at peace. Starting my career in photography, I really loved being outside and just getting the chance to photograph new landscapes and go see new places and just really explore. And it's not about doing planned photo shoots, it's just sort of a spontaneous thing. And that's sort of what this project is. It's going back and trying to just photograph new places, have new experiences, and just try to get the best shot I can get. Welcome to Guelph Lake. Right now, parts of the lake are still melting from the cold winter conditions. With the skies being cloudy and the water being icy, I knew I would face some challenges when it came to shooting. Once I stopped worrying about the composition and cloudy skies, I found myself enjoying the nature around me. The one thing that people don't tell you as a nature photographer is that you're gonna have to deal with the unpredictable. In Ontario, especially right now as we transition out of winter into spring, there are lots of clouds and rainy days and maybe even snowy days that really aren't accounted for when you go out and plan to go on a shoot. And so something that I found to be really hard was dealing with those weather conditions, because there would be some days where I'd plan out the perfect location and then it'd be cloudy and then it would start to rain and this was really hard because I was like, well, like, what do I do now? This is Woolwich. It is a rural township in southwestern Ontario, which is made up of 10 small communities. What I love most about these communities is that there is so much history within each small town. As a nature photographer, my goal is to highlight these historical places while capturing the beauty that surrounds it. Something that really shows you how strong of a nature photographer you are is really learning how to use those conditions to your advantage. Ultimately, it's up to you to make that composition work, and it's up to you to make those conditions work for you. Going to these towns and driving along the empty roads, I'm finding that I thrive best when I'm in that new sort of environment, and I can really have the opportunity to just try new things without having the pressure to have it be perfect or worried that the client's not going to like it, because in this case it doesn't matter who the client is because it's for me, it's not for them. And that's sort of just what I really love about photography. Here we are in the town of St. Agatha, exploring the beautiful hillside as the sun goes down. The sunset marks the end of this journey, but it also opens up new possibilities for me to grow my skills even further as a photographer. This project really taught me that being a nature photographer is hard because you have to deal with that uncertainty and that unknown. That's what I've learned, is just to not be afraid. Put yourself out there, go drive to the city, go drive to the country, just go photograph, because at the end of the day, what do you have to lose?